Hi folks, this is another video to show you how to make one of the graphs that you're going to need for your assignments. This time I'm showing you how to make a stacked bar chart, which is a good one for comparing species composition across different categories. Here what I'm doing is comparing species composition across different sampling techniques, but this would also be a good one for comparing, say, species composition across sites or species composition of the diet across different predator types. So anything like that where you're comparing composition across categories. So to start off with, it's best to have your data organized like this, where you have a column that lists the different species that are included in the data set, and then columns that show the counts in the different categories. So say, for example, if you in your lab assignments, if we had multiple groups that were doing electrofishing and seining, the first step that you would need to take is summing up all of the electrofishing catches for each species and seining catches for each species into a summary that looks like this. So we know the total catch for each species by technique, and then organize it like this with the species on the left and then the different categories on the right. So actually making the graph is pretty straightforward once you have the data organized like this. You just select your data table, go to Insert, click the Insert Chart option, and on this menu, select the All Charts tab, and there's two options for stacked bar charts. So we can take a look at both of those. This option compares the species composition for the two different sampling techniques, which is what we want, and it allows the bars to be different heights depending on the total number of individuals we caught with each sampling technique. So here we caught more individuals seining than we did electrofishing. But for our lab exercises, oftentimes the total number of individuals is sort of just arbitrary. We may have spent more time seining than we did electrofishing. So the fact that we caught more individuals seining might not be that interesting. What we're interested in is the proportion of the catch in each technique, not the total number. So if that's the interesting question, this wouldn't be the right chart. What you would want is this option, which scales the y-axis to 100% and graphs the proportion, the percent of each technique that you use for each species. So this is the option that we want for this particular comparison. So select that option, push OK, it makes the graph for you, comes up with a legend already. You just have to format it nicely for our lab exercises, which of course means deleting the title, adding in axis titles, which you can fill in with the relevant information. And make it look nice. And that's it.